So I was watching this video. This guy was talking about how basically the thought process of, are we actually here? Do we actually exist? Do two people watching a movie, are they actually watching the same movie? Blah blah blah. I was kind of thinking about it too. When you're young, I can pinpoint the time where I became aware of what was going on, aware of my surroundings. I was around maybe 6 years old, I think it was, and all of a sudden I just woke up and everything was different. I went from, playing with dinosaurs and GI Joes and imagining myself being a cop and or a firefighter and going in the woods chopping down trees and stuff, and all of a sudden I woke up and started realizing what was going on around me, and everything just clicked. Then I started looking in the mirror at myself, like analyzing my body. Like, is all this real? Like what happened? Where was I for those 5, 6 years that I didn't freaking, didn't know what was going on? It's the weirdest crap. And now the older we get, it seems like the crazier we sound. But what if like all this shit is a simulation? What if like you wake up, like the Matrix is real? What if you wake up and all this shit is fucking just, is it real? Or is it freaking like, are we put here by some like more advanced technology to freaking, study our progression? Like, what is actually going on? If you think about it really hard, this world is weird. There's a lot of weird crap going on right now with aliens and freaking the government conspiracies and freaking just all kind, and the rewritten history. The history that we learned about in school is not the history that actually happened. We didn't even land on the moon. We've never even been to the moon. We've never even been to the freaking moon. Do you know that? Isn't that freaking crazy? They told us the entire time. It was on freaking nightly news. Like when I was a kid, and they literally told us we never went there. They made it a joke, and everybody's laughing. And he's like, "No, really, we've never been there. We've never, ever, ever been into outer space. We've been in the orbital space. We sent people there. We have satellites out there. We have sent, different, technology out into space, but we have never been into deep space ever, and we've never been to the moon. So, what? I mean, it's so much shit that it's just completely backwards and screwed up, and we have to find out what the truth is under all of this freaking like layers and layers and layers of secrecy and stuff. And it all started with us being woken up into this weird ass world. This weird freaking world, man. It's crazy to think about, man. You're born from your mom, and you grow up and you play with toys and you go to school and you have connections with other kids, not knowing anything about anything. Then all of a sudden you wake up and you realize, oh my god, there's this huge freaking world out there. It's all brand new. And you think you know everything at 15 and 16, you don't know nothing. Even in your 20s, you don't know nothing. 30s, you start to figure out shit. Mid 30s, you figured out a lot. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty crazy ass concept to think about.